The big brown dog. The lazy dog.
The lazy fox jumped over.
The big brown dog? No, the big brown dog jumped over the lazy fox.
There we go.
Is it a big brown dog?
I don't think so.
Are we doing?
You know that sentence uses every letter in the alphabet?
Yeah.
The
big brown dog jumped over the lazy fox. I'm pretty sure it's that, but let me double check because now I'm like, I don't want to sound like an idiot after I said fucking Bob from Price is Right died.
Fucking a weird thing in American language or in English. Sorry, I don't know why I say American language. So this is a complete sentence. Buffalo, 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 buffalo.
Wait, where?
It's English. Like that's a complete sentence in English. Buffalo from buffalo, and then buffalo is also a verb that means bully. So buffalo from buffalo, bully other buffalo from buffalo. Buffalo, 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 buffalo.
It's just like ba ba ba.
Oh, ba 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 ba.
Ba ba
That in
ba.
Tagalog.
Oh, it's like ba 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 ba.
Dude, oh yeah, when I was in the Philippines, and I was like going like in an elevator, every fucking
What does that
time
mean?
it just means, are you going down?
Ba 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 ba
Ba ba ba ba.
No, it's ba 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 that you're asking a question.
ba 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 ba.
And you're
Well, no.
responding with
So
Ba 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 ba.
ba 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 means like go down, but when you add the ba at the end, that turns it into a question. So in Tagalog, the ba just makes it a question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like in Asian language in general, it's like the intonations. So
Ba 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 ba.
ba 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 ba.
ba ba ba.
No, I'm telling you, the last ba just means it's a question.
Ba ba.
Yeah.
Abuba in Korean means piggyback.
Oh.
Abuba.
Abuba.
Abuba. And it was not the big brown dog jumps over the lazy
It
fox,
was
ladies and gentlemen. It is the quick brown fox.
The quick. I was
Jumps
wondering.
over the lazy dog.
Mm.
Interesting. Interesting. Speaking of dogs, what do you guys think about? What are your thoughts on peeing in the shower?
Hey, yo, what?
Speaking of dogs.
Speaking of dogs.
They piss.
Okay.
Okay.
Whoa, my bad.
First of all,
Sorry, I gotta learn how to segue better apparently. But
Before you go into that, welcome everybody. Welcome to episode 12 of the Raaaw Cut podcast.
first of all, I would like to say, how come you always get to introduce the episode? I feel like you introduce and I close.
Yeah.
I want equal rights,
Okay, do your thing.
ladies and gentlemen.
Well,
Hi, guys.
So,
I'm Nico.
wait, how do I make it more interesting? What's up, guys?
what's up, YouTube?
What's
Welcome
up,
back to
YouTube?
another.
Welcome back to my channel.
No
Welcome back to another episode of the Raaaw Cut.
podcast.
This is episode 12.
Yes.
12.
Yes, we have our friend Nico back.
Nico's back. Que rico.
Hi.
Yeah. So we're all
Sorry.
go. Nope. Go.
Okay,
Go ahead.
I'm really working on not cutting people off because that's fucking annoying. I was just gonna add that Aldo is not making sushi or doing karate. We're gonna go to the gym after this, so we're gonna go get our fit on.
Always
Honestly,
strong.
I can't lie anymore.
It was like 30 seconds.
Broke so fast, bro.
I'm only in this giddy up because they were in theirs because they're going into the.
Because we're going to the gym.
Yeah, they're going to the gym. I'm obviously not, but I remembered.
I don't know why not. You were going to the gym so
you were so
like
consistent.
consistently. What happened?
I
You just lost motivation or what?
no, I broke that promise, and then I was like, "Fuck."
Well, make that promise to yourself and
Nope,
keep it.
I can never promise myself anything.
Whoa, that was really deep.
That was really deep.
Yeah.
And now we talk about pissing in the shower.
Right. Yeah,
Now
let's
we go to
get
fishing in the
back
shower.
into it. Speaking of
Speaking of making promises to myself.
I said I wasn't going to piss in the shower and yet I did it again.
You did it again.
No, I never said I was never going to do it again. I always piss in the
I
shower.
always piss in the shower.
Always, yeah.
Always. You know what's weird is like how come you don't have to go when you're about to get in the shower? But
once
like
you
as soon
step
as you
in-
get in, it's like you have to go. Is it the warm water?
No.
Bro. Isn't the running water maybe might help you like
Maybe.
pee?
Could be.
You know, like when you really have to pee, like when you really, or actually, not when you really have to pee, but when you're on the way to the restroom, you can hold it. But once you enter the restroom,
Oh, yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I know that,
yeah.
but like for shitting. You ever shit in the shower?
Wait, hold on. Oh, okay.
That's a bad joke. There is this thing called waffle stomping, though. So basically, you shit in the shower
and
then
you
like you
kick it into the drain and make a waffle. Oh my god! I knew immediately because my drain is like the waffle drain.
Oh my god.
That's how do you know
Have you
this?
done that?
Yeah, why do you know this?
Well, I heard about it in basic training
No, of
because our
course.
showers were like the little waffle thing.
Telling you guys not to fucking
And
waffle.
motherfuckers did it.
What is it called?
Waffle stomping.
Stomping.
Shit.
Yeah.
Waffle stomp. Ugh.
Sure,
That
you know
ruined-
what? I'm thinking about it. Like, if you really wanted to get down the drain, you'd have to like rub your heel into it. A little
Yeah,
bit more,
you'd
too.
really have to step it in,
Yeah.
unless it's like already watery.
Oh yeah, yeah, right.
That'll fuck up the plumbing, bro.
You know, that just ruined. That's why they had to let them know about that shit.
Oh
That's
my
why
God.
someone. If we had to get briefed on it, that means someone did it. And if
I know, like, I think it's pretty
Lord.
common, like, college dorms where they put up signs like, no fucking ejaculating into the drain, like, don't fucking masturbate in the showers
that
or
was a
some
thing.
shit, right?
That was a big thing.
Yeah, I bet it was.
No, in one of the universities because it like just
was fucking up the
fucked
plumbing.
up the plumbing. Yeah, it was
Really?
like a I think it was Riverside. It might have been Riverside. I
Doesn't
believe that
surprise
though.
me.
UCR, you guys wild.
Does it really? Would it?
Yeah, because
I-
it clumps
It's
up.
sticky.
It clumps,
But, like, if water is constantly, like, going down the drain,
but
like,
it clumps
what
in the water.
does it?
You ever just fucking try to wash? Come out your hair and it clumps up.
Yeah, I guess so.
Right?
Yeah.
True.
You're supposed to wipe it off. With paper towel.
Yes, I guess so.
Not a wet
as,
one.
As you were saying,
What was I saying?
pooping or sorry.
No, I did not
I'm
say
sorry.
I poop in the shower.
I hijacked that. I'm sorry.
No, but it's just I feel like I feel like everyone fucking does it, but then there are some people that are like disgusting. Like I would never. And I'm just like, are you lying or I mean, I'm sure there are some people that are like, no, never. I could never, but I'm just like, why? If you go swimming in the beach, what the fuck is the difference? The beach,
The beach.
pool, anything like that, disgusting.
That's fair.
True.
I saw a video of Jen was there. Jen was out there this last week. Palm Springs. What the fuck?
Oh, Splash House.
Splash House. She was out there, and I seen the video of like everyone in the pool, and that pool looked so gross,
Like Vegas
dude.
pools.
It looks so disgusting. I'd rather burn out in the sun, man. Fuck that.
Would you say you're showering with your significant other? Would you piss in the shower?
I'll drink
with
his
them?
piss.
Oh,
I've pissed on my significant other.
That's kind of hot. What? Did she get a jellyfish
Bet.
burn or something?
You know what? I just,
jellyfish.
sometimes I just joke around about it, but I'm actually doing it.
Oh, she can't tell because of the
Yeah.
fucking warm water. Is that like a fetish of yours or what?
No, it's just what you do when you shower with someone else.
Golden-
You just fucking piss on them on accident and sometimes on purpose.
Well, I hope
You're in the
that's
shower,
never-
it washes right
I
off.
hope
You know?
that's never happened to me.
Speaking of piss, I just remembered a crazy memory. Like when it was very long ago. I don't know if it's an Indonesian thing,
Let's hear. We're not
Yeah,
Indo, so
what
we
is-
can't concur.
What is about to
But
happen? What's about to
but
leave your mouth?
I've seen my dad and my grandpa drink their own piss for some
I
medical.
mean, Bear Grylls does that shit. It's
No, it's I
have
forgot what
no-
it was,
There's a
but it
medical
was
thing to it.
there's a medical thing to it. It's supposed to like, I don't know, boost your immunity.
I know for like survival purposes you can drink your
No.
urine, but I just don't know if I could do it warm.
You shouldn't though.
I'd
is the
have to
thing.
get it to like a solid river temp and then drink it.
Yeah.
There's a Facebook group or like it's a holistic practice where people like bathe in their urine and then like extra bonus immunity, I guess, if you like age your urine like in a jar and then use that to bathe, drink, whatever. It's disgusting, but like I see like Facebook moms do it, you know, like
Ugh,
I tried
so weird.
I tried the golden shower.
Now my skin is rejuvenated.
It cured me of cancer.
Ugh. Yeah, no, that is disgusting. I remember one time, because I know there are people out there that have their weird things that they're into, but I remember one time I was driving. Please hold.
Please hold while we. Okay, continue. Wait. Okay, continue.
What was I talking about? Oh, yes. So there are people that are like into their weird things, but apparently there are people that are also really into like period blood, like used pads and stuff.
Oh,
One time
no.
I was young. I didn't even know what the fuck it was until my mom told me. This guy was driving and he just had the pads like with blood on it stuck to the back of his windshield?
The back window.
The back windshield
The
thing.
rear window.
The rear window. They were just stuck on there. And like it's gotta smell when it gets hot up in that bitch. And I just don't understand the, like I said, everyone has their own thing, but what is the fascination
Who's the fucking
with period
appeal?
blood?
Yeah. Well, I couldn't fucking tell you.
I
Would you
can't
fuck a
tell
girl
you
on her
that.
period?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's like this thing when like when you
It-
eat out a girl on their period.
Oh, the
fuck?
red wings?
Yeah, red wings.
The red
there's that.
wing.
And then I know that some women will sell their they'll like free bleed into like their pants and then sell it. to
Fuck.
guys. Yeah, it's just
It's
like
disgusting, but it's
for
like-
the entire time they'll just wear the same pair of pants and just fucking free bleed into it. I don't know, man. I don't know where I'm finding all these videos, but like
Yeah, you're on this different world of.
I wake up in the morning, like 3 in the morning, and YouTube's going, and it's thrown me into
The
a weird
wormhole,
rabbit hole.
yeah. Yeah.
Can you fuck on your period?
Yeah.
Oh.
I think
I
you're
thought
like.
It actually,
I
like,
think you're like
relieves your
more
bloat.
susceptible to like getting pregnant though. I don't know how that works.
Don't-
No way,
don't-
because you're
Don't take her word for
what is
it.
it, fucking endometrium.
I have the worst.
Motherfuckers gonna do it now, and
I don't know
then
what
what
it's
if like? they get
Well, okay, so
pregnant?
for me, it's like, even when guys are like, I don't care if you're on your period, I still care.
That's fair.
It's like I just like even I feel weird with them being down there. Even though they're like, I don't care. I'm like, I care.
Yeah.
But you are the horniest when you're on your period. I will say that. Like it's insane. Like you just want to fuck when you're on your period.
Have you ever?
Yes, it was a fucking.
At least lay a
Mess.
towel
It
down.
was, yeah, no, I did not like that.
Oof.
I didn't like it. The cleanup, all of it. Yeah, not
I
fun.
can smell it. I can smell
Yeah,
it
no,
right
I
now.
can smell it too.
It's my feet. sorry.
Fucking wet pennies over here.
Slushy pennies.
Copper smells like copper. But yeah, I don't know. It's not really my cup of tea.
Not my cup of tea.
Imagine drinking a cup of period blood.
I can't even do my own blood. Like, if, you know how like people sometimes like when they get a cut on their finger, they lick.
You can't do that? I kind of like doing that.
Yo, what?
Even like
no, I get it. I sometimes like,
Yeah, I'm like, this is what blood
fuck,
tastes
no,
like.
You're weird for that.
I like it.
Even when there's like, I don't know if like my gums are bleeding from like brushing my teeth, and then it's still kind of bleeding after I rinse it out and I taste it, I'm just like I gag.
Really?
I like if I see blood, if I taste blood, anything with blood, can't be me. That's
So
why I
how'd you-
refuse to see the
How'd you
doctor.
feel when you saw Anjanette?
Dude, oh my god, that shit freaked me out.
Well, you
Well,
gotta
at
tell
first,
the
okay, my
story,
first
tell the
instinct.
story.
Okay, well, first, Anjanette was supposed to be here in this episode today,
She
but we're
was.
filming late, so I'm sorry, Anjanette. Maybe next week.
Yeah.
we kept pushing it to next week. But anyways, on my birthday, my 23rd birthday, we went to go to the sand dunes and we were riding ATVs. And I'm actually gonna put it up. I'm gonna put it up in the.
You're gonna put the video?
I'm gonna ask her.
Okay,
I'm
yeah,
gonna
ask
ask
her.
her.
But for sure, if you still have the footage.
Good
I
Lord.
do have the
Dude.
footage.
It's like replaying in my head right now. But sorry, continue.
I'll show the video. if
Once AJ
Anjanette-
approves.
It's pretty gnarly. And dude, I'm like thinking about it right now, and it's just.
I know
ugh.
it's just like it's replaying.
You can kind of see
the
me
landing.
in the video. I'm just cheering her on at first, and then I see her fly up like at least like 10, 12 feet, and then I'm just like, and then on impact when she fell down, I'm just like, oh! I went back, I turned around, I looked away, and I went back like.
It was like so I didn't even know what to do. I was like, fuck. It was so scary to watch that happen.
Oh, you were.
And
there?
I was, you know,
You
what's
were there.
I was,
forgot.
dude. I think I was filming. I think I was filming. And the funny thing is, I was gonna hit that jump after AJ because I was like, I saw you guys hitting the jumps, and I was like, cool. Like AJ does it, I'm gonna hit it. AJ hit that shit full speed and then just landed like literally how I just hit the mic. It just hit her head. She was wearing sunglasses.
Yeah, and
the glass went all in her. I have a photo of her like fucking gash open in the hospital.
Yeah, when she landed on the ground, her handlebars, she basically face planted on her handlebars.
And she was wearing a helmet still, right?
She was, but
it,
I mean,
it
like,
was open though.
Yeah,
and then
it was never. There wasn't any visors.
Good lord.
But
yeah,
you've seen the video, right?
I've seen the video, but it's been a while, but I see the she has
the aftermath.
She has the sunglasses she was wearing.
Oh yeah,
in her room.
Yeah,
just like on a pinup board, and I see the damage to it, and I'm just like,
Dude, I remember even they were telling her like it might never be like the same, but I think it healed up good. Like you can't even tell.
For sure.
Good,
yeah, but that was
very
rough.
very scary.
So you saw the blood and.
So we went to the hospital, and we spent like I don't know 4 to 5 hours in the hospital, and then the doctors was like, "Oh, you want to go see her?" And then we went inside the emergency room, and we saw her, and I was just looking at that, and I was like wheezing a little bit.
It was rough, and like because I was in there, and like the doctor was literally stitching her up like live, and that doctor was super cool because he was like explaining like explaining. I feel like I was like preparing to become a nurse or something because he was like, so now I'm taking the needle and I'm gonna rinse it out with some saline, and then he just like was walking us through stitching her up, and I was like, that's
nice though.
It was cool, but also I did get a little like, oh, like I can't watch this anymore. I had to leave.
That was
fun
for the books. Spent half my birthday in the ER.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Blood isn't too bad. I think I've taken a pretty like comprehensive like combat life saving course in the army, and I like one of the things you're taught to do like is to stuff like a bullet wound with tons of gauze. So what they had was like a pig skin, like it was like just a part of a pig, and like they filled it up with like this fake blood, and you're just fucking jamming your thumb in there, but it still smelled like real blood. I don't know. I think they just used pig blood.
Ew.
But yeah, it was a lot of blood and got all over my clothes.
I wish I was like that. I just can't. Needles, everything. I can't, man.
It's becoming summer, and what they don't tell you about, like, everybody wants a fucking dumpy, right? Nobody fucking wants to tell you the truth or ever tells you the truth that once you attain it, summer is the worst, bro. Like swamp ass all day.
Facts.
Having like a dump truck?
Dude, yeah. I am sweaty, and like I'll just be standing there, just minding my own business, and I'll be like, oh.
I do always think about like your balls when it's hot.
Dude, it sucks.
Like I can't like it's gotta stick, right?
So
all the time.
I mean, like when I sweat, I continuously like sweat.
Yeah.
And like if there's still sunlight and it's like above 100 degrees, if I'm outside under the sun, I'm sweating until the sun goes down. And then once the sun goes down and the breeze comes in, that's when my balls get like sticky.
Swamp ass.
It's the worst. Like, and then when you're wearing those like loose shorts, like it just gets stuck to one leg. You gotta do that thing. You gotta get up and do that thing.
You know what?
It's a good thing.
I feel like girls like for me, like in the summertime, if I'm wearing shorts, I deal with a lot of chafing from my thighs, just like rubbing against each other. That shit's the worst. So I just avoid wearing shorts altogether.
I think.
See,
oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
Oh, I think if you look at my inner thighs, like I have leg hair, but right there because it chafes. There's
no leg hair.
Yeah.
Thins out.
I feel that, man.
It's wild.
But I have lotion for it, so.
Speaking of
lotion.
It's called you put it on your groin. It's called
Oh.
Gooch grease.
Is it your ball thing that you were talking about?
Sticky
Sweaty balls or
sticky
something?
balls or or free balls or some shit like that.
We're gonna have to show that to me later.
Yeah.
Again,
Oh
summer.
my god.
It's summer solstice right now.
Speaking of sweaty balls, what?
Whoa.
You're right. It's the beginning of summer.
Oh fuck! This just the beginning. It's already hot as hell.
Yeah.
I'm over it.
Sweaty balls.
Yeah, sweaty balls. I remember I saw this video of this girl using her boyfriend's testicle as like a like a beauty blender. and first, let me say it did a great job blending. And I asked my ex-boyfriend if I can try, and he unfortunately was not cool enough to let me. But like, I want to try it.
I feel like the temperature had to be perfect where it
Yeah.
wasn't sweaty, because when they're
It probably wasn't sweaty, but
they're hanging that low. It
was
had
like
to have been hot.
they were inside their house, like, you know, like air conditioned, I assume, and she's just like using it to fucking, and I assume like the testicle would have to be essentially hairless too, because then you'll get like streaks and lines, but it looked pretty good.
Was she like, well, because like, you know, like it looks like a brain because of all the little wrinkles and stuff. Was she like squeezing it?
No, like very gentle, like holding it like a beauty blender, just kind of dapping her face with it.
So the wrinkles didn't like do anything crazy, like didn't leave any marks. I was thinking like she's like fucking death gripping it to the point where it was like stretched out.
No, I don't think so. I mean, she didn't really show the ball that much, but you know, you get the gist of what she was doing.
Oh.
I feel like I could execute it if I just was presented the ball to do so.
Was it on TikTok or something?
No.
Where did you watch this video?
This video was like probably on Twitter like many years ago. And I was like, I need to try that. And yes, she was white.
White
But
people.
speaking of dump trucks, also, y'all got a high butt crack or a low butt crack?
I
think I have a regular size butt
Yeah,
crack.
I think I have regular.
Must be nice.
Oh, you have a high?
You know, like before like this topic was trending, I thought it was like my own, just a me thing, because I would always look in the mirror and be like, why does my fucking butt crack stop right there? Like, I always look at my butt crack and wish that like there was some type of surgery I could do to like slit it a little bit higher.
Hey yo.
Just take a knife and
My
cut
butt
your-
crack is fucking, it's low, and I just feel like it should be a little higher. Like, you know how like when girls wear gym shorts or leggings, and then like their leggings go like into their ass crack? Mine prevents that from happening because my ass crack is so low.
Like one of those Amazon leggings. You know what I'm talking about?
The ones that like make your butt look.
No, my
they're just
butt looks
in
good
there.
in those. It looks fine in those. But like regular ones, it doesn't go into my ass crack enough. So it just looks.
Makes your body look long from the back.
I don't
kind
know.
of
I
thing.
just don't like how it looks.
I
I feel like it makes it look like my ass is sitting low, and I want it to sit higher.
Just gotta do more legs.
Yeah, you're right.
You gotta do some hamstrings. Push that butt up.
Lift
I
it
think that's how
up.
that works. I don't know.
What?
Yeah, like when you do like hamstring workouts, it kind of like keeps everything nice and taut.
Toned.
and
I want to
keeps-
learn how to
pushes
work
up your
out
butt a
like
little bit.
the more top portion of your glutes.
The toppest portions. What are those
Hip
ones?
thrust?
Yeah, the hip thrusts. Those
Yeah.
are really good for that. Like, and then you do like a little hip bridge at the
Yeah,
end.
yeah.
But I mean, yeah, shit sucks.
It sucks, but you know.
I always thought like I don't know why I just thought of this, but like when you look at my body, right? My legs like this carries most of my weight. My thighs, my ass, and whatever. And then like I've been putting on jeans and stuff like that. And then I pull it up and I'm like I look at my ass, I'm just like, damn, I got that baseball guy.
Baseball booty?
Yeah. But then, like, after I shower, wipe everything down, I look at my ass, like, there's nothing there. So I'm just like, oh, it's my fucking thighs, right? I don't know why, but when I'm looking at my side profile, all I see is, like, my thighs. And I need to get all this fat out, dude. Like, I know.
Yeah.
Come to the gym with us.
If you didn't skip the gym tonight,
Literally
then
just
maybe,
got-
yeah,
You're
we
already
can
wearing
work
the
on that.
clothes.
True.
You just gotta put shoes on.
Right.
Ugh. I feel you, man. Pants have always been like if you have like big legs, Pants has always been like a struggle, right? Because I've always had like a bigger lower half until I was about 18 and graduated high school, kind of like a little bit more proportional. But yeah, like buying pants fucking sucked. There was a good.
I hear
the only
you.
place that I really liked to buy pants from was Anchor Blue Jeans. If you guys remember them,
I remember
before they
Anchor Blue.
closed.
Yeah.
And that shit was wild.
I also struggle with the same thing because I buy pants. I'll buy pants and they fit good on this part, but on the waist it's too big. Like I
Yeah.
could never find pants that are like small on the waist but big enough to fit my thighs and my ass. Like it just doesn't work. And then if I buy too big or too small, it just fucking
Yeah.
it's just I'm like I don't know what to do. Like just can't wear jeans.
Dude, I feel you on that because I can't find no jeans, no
It's
nothing
hard.
in my waist size. But I mean, I can find some in my waist size, but my like
Lengthwise.
length too. You know how
Yeah.
it's like.
Oh
You just
yeah,
gotta get
length.
tailored,
Yeah,
honestly.
length is hard too. But getting jeans tailored is almost impossible.
No, it's not.
Really?
Yeah, I have.
Shut the front door.
Yeah, I've actually.
Shut the front
Yeah,
door.
It's so easy.
Is it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can go. I think the place in like Loma Linda does it.
Well, you need to hook me up with your fucking dry
Gotcha.
cleaner or your tailor.
I mean, I haven't gotten anything like tailored in a while, because baggy pants are back in, and I fucking love it.
I love the look on guys like you that has a little bit more height, but I bought my sweatpants cargo baggy pant, and it looks like shit on me. It looks like I'm going snowboarding.
No, but the snowboard pants is the look, though. Like,
I know, but it's just it looks really too baggy on me.
I don't feel like there's. If you have the right top, I feel like there's no such thing as too baggy.
I think it also depends on your build too, though, because like same thing like for me too. Like baggy clothes, like I said, baggy clothes makes you look bigger. Like it just adds
True.
weight to you, and if you're short too, it weighs you down even more. So I understand the same thing. I'm like, fuck. There's
That's
no
fair.
winning.
That's
There's no
fair.
winning unless you're slim and tall. You're just not winning.
I get it. Fashion's for skinny boys.
It really is.
Yep. All right. Well, I want to go into this topic. So, say I go on a first date. I haven't been in the game in a while, and I don't know what the fuck to do, right? All I'm picturing is these moves or these things that I have to do on a first date from movies. Like, take her out to dinner, bring her flowers, pick her up, open her door type shit, right? But I feel like in this day and age, it's a little different. But there is, I'm pretty sure a lot of girls still love that chivalry.
Chivalry.
Chivalry shit.
It's kind of civil. Yeah.
Yeah, chivalry. So, I was gonna do this with Adam because I know for a fact that it would have been way different, right? I'm gonna act out my way of
How you would act.
how I would act on a first date, and so we're basically going around, and so you guys are gonna judge me on what I should do.
Can I be the girl?
Sure.
I'm gonna be the first
I want to be
datey.
the girl.
So
Sorry.
we're not gonna act this.
No, we're just judging a scenario, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right.
So, I'm really bad with like dates. I can never. All I can think
It's
of
okay.
is
Don't worry. I've never been on one, so it's all right. I don't
So-
have high expectations.
okay. So my first date.
Let's start with how you're gonna ask her out.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, we can't just jump to the date because the asking out part is like the most crucial part. That's the part you gotta grow your cojones for.
So like I approach her, say I meet her at a bar type shit.
Hi.
So like, hey,
Oh, this is a Mai Tai. What's your name?
you do it.
Okay, sorry.
Just do it.
Sorry.
Wait,
Okay,
wait.
okay, sorry. Let me just act how I would normally act I'm gonna be like my legit self in public
Okay.
as
okay.
a female.
All right, I'm gonna approach you.
Okay.
In
I'm
the
just
bar.
minding
We're in the
my
bar.
business. I'm just minding my business.
Okay.
I'm just watching.
This is so weird.
I'm the bartender.
All right. I hate improv. I
Vodka
hate.
soda, please.
Hey, what's your
Thank
name?
you. Oh,
Hi.
hello.
I just want to say, You look very, very beautiful.
Are you laughing at me?
Is that something to say to someone like
What?
in a bar?
What?
Like, hey, you're very like you're
Yes,
cute. You're
I
beautiful.
like I said before with complimenting. If you're very like nice and not creepy about it, it means well. Like if you're like, hey, I don't mean to interrupt you, but I just wanted to let you know that I think you're very beautiful. Move the fuck on with your life. If she's into you, she'll fucking she'll stop you. But in my case, I'm shy, so I'm like, thank you, and then hope that you stay around. But I will not be like, oh my god.
Also, question: would you ask if like they have a boyfriend or a significant other?
Not there.
Yeah,
Not
not
there?
there.
I'd
Just
have
read the
conversations.
energy of the girl.
Yeah, dude.
Because if they do, most likely they'll kind of like shut you out or like not bother. But even if they do have one, maybe they're a piece of shit and they are out at the bar because they are trying to,
Sometimes they're just really friendly people, and like they don't think you're hitting on them. So if you haven't I feel like if you haven't made your intentions like forward, then they'll probably misinterpret that you're just a nice person too.
Yes.
But you have to. I feel like when you especially in a bar, right? There's like tons of fucking people, and everything's loud, right? You have to already like make your mind up that you're gonna do this, and you can't like bitch out on it.
True.
And then people will read that off of you, especially if you're talking to someone. It just comes out like the questions you ask and how you talk.
Dude, I'm very bad with like conversation.
All right, so let's run it back.
Okay. Hi.
Hello.
What is that?
Oh, I just noticed he actually has the. He's making my
you're the
vodka soda.
bartender.
Yeah, he's making my vodka soda.
This is so cringe. I can't do this. I can't do this in front of you. I can't just fit.
Why? Is it because it's me? Just imagine I'm some hot white girl, okay?
All right. What if we just skip to the dating scenario? You asked her out. You asked her out to the bar. At the bar.
I asked you out.
Perfect.
I asked you out, but you're in charge.
Okay.
Like, so, you seem like this is your first time, so I'll make it easier for you. Like, do you want to go on a date? Because, are you into me? First of all, I would never, ever.
Yeah, I don't think
never say
anyone
that.
would-
But some girls are confident enough to be like, oh, like, they'll initiate, like, hey, do you want to hang out or whatever,
True.
So let's say that this is a confident girl.
Can I
Let's
get your
some drinks
number?
sometimes.
Do you ask for the number or do you ask for the Instagram?
You can add me on Instagram.
Oh, okay. What's
I
your
just
Instagram?
don't give strangers my phone numbers.
Oh, okay.
Smart.
What's your Instagram?
It's beep 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 beep.
Thank you.
So, any idea on when you want to hang out?
What about Friday? Friday night, 8 p.m.? I'll pick you up.
I actually have to walk my snake that day.
It's the fucking worst, bro.
Can we do Saturday?
Saturday sounds good.
Okay, perfect. Let me let my other boyfriend know that I can't hang out with him.
Saturday date.
Anyways, Saturday's a go.
Okay, Saturday comes. Vroom, vroom. Text you.
Oh! Already wrong. Incorrect. I feel like guys
What?
should still walk up to the doors and get the girls. Don't text them and be like, I'm here.
Well,
I
I
guess
would
when
I
they-
would
if they
I
live
would
alone.
call or I would text, and then I would get out of my car, open the door for the girl.
Okay.
That's what I would do.
Honestly, that shit makes me feel uncomfortable, but it's probably
Really?
because I haven't. It's probably because I haven't experienced it too much. So like, I don't know, like small gesture, like it just makes me feel uncomfortable.
I get you on that. There are a lot of people I open their doors, and it like male and female.
Right.
And I open the door, and it's like, why? And like,
Yeah,
why
it's
not?
just
my
like
car.
so foreign. Like a lot of people don't do it anymore.
That's
That
true.
so that when I see someone do it, I'm like, are they just doing this to like show out, or do they always do this?
That's fair.
So unless you intend on opening the door for her all the time, don't fucking open the door.
Dude, I was hoping like I had this one like line set right. Say I meet a girl on Hinge, and you know how like you can give out roses.
No.
Okay,
I
on
don't
Hinge
know
you can give out roses. It's basically like a super like, and if I match somebody that I give a rose to, I would already have a rose prepared. I'd give her flowers or.
Thank you for my rose.
Yeah, I'd be like, it started off with a rose. I thought I'd give you another one, and this is for you.
That's sweet.
I like that.
That's
No,
sweet.
Right?
I like that.
Yeah.
I'm swooning. I'm swooning.
If you guys
Okay.
match on Hinge, of course, but you went at a bar. and you
Yeah,
were
but
at
now we're
bar.
at a fucking bar, so
So what's up? I get in your car. Where are we going?
we're going to eat.
Where are we going to eat?
Fuck, see.
Quiet, secluded place.
You gotta plan all this stuff ahead
No
though.
people.
No
Just
people.
you two.
Oh fuck.
It's dark.
I'll be fucking nervous.
Okay. Question before. Let's backtrack.
Backtrack.
Say I'm planning a perfect first date. I get your Instagram. Is it weird or is it stalker like to go through her Instagram and see her?
You're doing your research.
Nah, dude.
It's
and
appreciated.
they've already done that to you.
Yes. 1,000% yes.
They probably even found you on Facebook.
I feel like if I did that, I'm creating the perfect date for her, and then I'm looking at her thing.
I mean, it kind of is, but it's like with the intentions of wanting to feel like you took the time to like know what they're like and what they're into, because a lot of people don't take that initiative.
But also, if you like, let's say their Instagram feed goes all the way back to like 2014. Like, don't bring some shit up from back then.
Or yeah, but that's
like, stay,
another
like,
thing.
True.
Couple
No,
scrolls down.
yeah.
And but also like don't bring anything up. You know, if whatever you find from your research, use that to whatever, like to use that however you will. But don't be like, oh yeah, so I saw your dog Scruffy, and then she's gonna be like, what the fuck? Like,
Unless it was like
it's
on
weird.
a story.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Like,
but
if
like,
it's relevant. I feel like
yeah.
that's
Or
fine.
like, oh, how was fucking Dubai? I saw that you went there. Like, you know, just don't bring it up. Just use it to help you. But
Good lord, but what would you do? What is your action when you accidentally like someone's photo?
Dude, I feel so. I accidentally liked someone on Denny's. It was one of the girls that he was talking to, but they weren't talking to anymore. I accidentally liked a picture from like 2 years ago from her. I was trying to see like, oh, what she looked like. Scrolling down, I was like doing this, right? And then I accidentally double tapped on the picture. And then you know what's crazy? She called Denny like 2 minutes after.
saying what?
This is on my birthday. Were you there?
No,
No, right? You didn't go to Rewind?
no, I couldn't. I was.
Oh.
No, wait, I was there.
Yeah, this was in this was in Golden
You were
Road.
grittying until you got to the floor. Yeah.
Yeah, and then
Oh wait, I was there.
you were there, bro. You were there.
Oh shit.
I felt bad, and
What was the premise of her call, though?
she was like, "Why did you like my photo?"
What the fuck? I would never
Nah,
call.
she's been thinking about it. That's why.
No, that's true. That's true.
about it.
It's kind of like, oh my gosh, now's my chance.
That's how you hop
He's
on,
thinking
yeah.
of
That's what
me.
you do.
He misses me.
But sorry, what was your question? I forgot.
No, that was it. Like, if you like, how would you act? Like, let's say you're still going on this date with her, but you're
I would
doing your research.
fucking feel so embarrassed.
I wouldn't say
So,
it's
well,
like
how would you
embarrassed.
mitigate? How would you mitigate that?
You don't. You just take
I
the
just
L.
wait. No. I would just wait until if she responds back. If she doesn't, then
Dude, honestly, yeah. Like,
Here's how I would, because like I feel like this happens a lot. Like, let's say for example, like a guy just starts following you on Instagram, they'll start liking like they'll scroll your feed and like. That happens to me quite often where like they follow me and then they're like liking like different time frames of photos and I'm just like, oh, they're just going through my feed. It kind of makes me feel like okay, but I mean, I don't think just because they just added me, I don't think. But if they were already following me for a long time and they happen to like a photo from 2016, it might also make me feel a little good. It might. It's just like
sometimes like
perusing.
I'll like look at my like like you're tagged in something. And
Oh, those are the worst
yeah,
photos.
and they're like from fucking high school. I'm just
Those
like,
are the
I was
worst.
in this photo. I was in this photo. I was like looking on this guy's like fucking profile. I'll just tap. Like, oh shit. But I don't know. If you accidentally do it, the best thing to do is just like if they call you out on it, just be like, yeah, I was.
Yeah, I would own up to it. Yeah.
I was
like, hey,
I was stalking. I'm not gonna lie. I was doing some research.
Yeah.
I didn't even say it like that. I just be like, yeah,
Yeah,
I was looking through
my
Instagram.
bad.
I really was doing it.
Yeah.
My bad. Yeah.
yeah, I would.
Whoops.
Yeah, I would do the same thing. Going back, I don't know why I said a dinner date. I would never do.
Yeah.
I
That's
would
too cliche.
No, I would do. Okay, a first date. How long should it be?
Ugh. If I'm into him, I want it to be long. But if I'm not into him, I want it to be over immediately. So if you go to dinner, after dinner is when it should end.
You're just there for the free food.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
No, but
I get
because
it.
there are times where you go on a date and you're like,
And you're just
not
walking
that I
around,
know,
not
because
even
I'm
doing,
from
you're
experience,
just kind of
but
like walking listlessly.
exactly. And it's like sometimes it's like spending that doing mundane things are like fun because you like them, but then even if you're on a nice fucking dinner and you're not into them, I don't know, you're just fucking over it. Like you're like, oh, I can't wait.
What
to
if
get
like
home.
we're both very spontaneous people, outdoorsy and stuff like that? We start off in like
Take her to the forest.
nude. No. What if we started out with like, you know what? Forget it.
I'm sorry.
I think that's like I think that would be a better first date though, like, because I feel like movies, dinner date, all that stuff is so cliche that I would much rather like go on a hike or
That's what I mean.
Or like go-kart racing.
That's what I mean. So like, what if I have different things planned out for the day, not just the dinner, but it takes up a lot of time. Say our dinner's at 8, but then before I'm gonna take her to go hiking or
But then she's gonna be all sweaty and wants to be ready for the
maybe not
dinner.
hiking. Maybe not hiking. What if we do something like, oh, let's go bowling or
Bowling's good.
Bowling is
arcade.
good.
What if I
Pool.
take her to
Arcade-
fucking
arcade-
round
You
one?
gotta shoot
Amazing,
some pool.
dude. That you keep on saying like, okay, like restaurants are kind of cliche, but I feel like first dates is because you guys don't really know each other, or you kind of warm up with the thing. Restaurant gives you like enough time to like
To talk.
kind of talk face to face, and like if you run out of something to say, you like eat your food, right? Or
Yeah.
and then if that works out, then you guys can go fucking wander somewhere else, right? But I feel like restaurants are fine. Bowling's fine. Like any activities that allow you guys to like work as a team, arcade games.
I think
shit
arcade would be
that,
like the greatest first date ever.
but maybe not like race, but also like hiking, right? Like unless they're like super into hiking and if it's like a busy trail, I wouldn't take someone on, not for a first date, maybe like a second date. It's
agree,
like,
I
hey, what are you doing Saturday? Let's go on the. I know this trail.
I don't
I've
know.
been
I
trying to
would
get on.
prefer to do. I would like a less serious setting on a first date because I get nervous and I'm like shy. So if we went to an arcade or we went on a hike, I would feel less pressure. But the only thing is, if I went on a hike and it's my first date, I would want my face to be beat to the gods, and I'm not trying to be walking on a hike with my face beat to the gods.
That's a second, third
Then
date.
also like imagine like you get on this hike and it's like even if it's like 20 minutes, it's like 20 minutes to get to the destination, right? And you realize you don't like the person, now you gotta fucking walk with them back. That fucking sucks, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, this lady's a fucking psychopath, and I think she's gonna kill me in the back of the trail.
Oh yeah. Okay. I guess in that sense, a hike would be a little iffy
That's
on
why
the first
yeah,
date.
that's my second date.
Yeah, you're right. I guess I'm
You
not.
get a vibe check on a second
I'm
date.
not thinking too safely.
Yeah.
Dude, I tell myself every day that I would have totally been one of Ted Bundy's murder victims.
Oh, God.
Like I would just blindly follow somebody for dick. Like it's just
Yo, what? Okay.
You're different.
That's right.
I would just blindly follow any good-looking man for dick.
No,
so.
guys do that for
Right.
fucking coochie all the time.
Exactly. So I mean,
Makes sense.
it is what it is.
It is what it is. Ted Bundy's victim. He's a Gemini, by the way.
Ugh.
It's the end of Gemini season. Actually.
Yeah. So it's officially Cancer season.
R.I.P. Gemini season. It was a good run, guys. We did it.
Yeah.
But
Don't care. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I don't care about Cancer season either.
cancerous.
Dude, so I realized something about myself pretty recently so I don't know if it's because I get nervous or what it is, but how do I present the situation? Okay, so for example, I'm giving a presentation for work, and it's like a WebEx setting, and I'm just like on the webcam, and I'm doing my presentation, and I'm speaking, right? And then while I'm speaking, I like when you're about to cry, like
The stutter, like the
not even
jitter.
stutter, but like legit,
the-
like you can hear I'm about to cry, like, and I'm like, and so on this one, you. And so like I'll be talking fine, but then I get into those weird moments where I feel like I'm gonna cry, like legit my eyes watering and stuff, and I feel myself getting red. So I don't know if that's like anxiety induced or what, but even one time I was at the car dealership negotiating deals with the people about my car, and he's like, yeah, no, I'm sorry, I can't do that. And then I literally was just like, I just really can't afford. And I'm trying to straighten my face up because I'm like, what the fuck are you crying right now? You know, I'm like, you're just talking about a car. Why are you crying? And I'm just like, I just really can't afford that much right now. And like even after we got out, my mom was like, were you about to cry? I was like, yeah. I was like, I don't know what the fuck happened, but it's just like, I think it's like the nerves get the best of me, but I hate when that happens because I'd like to think of myself as an okay speaker, but when that happens, my thought process immediately just like vanishes. Like I forget what I'm speaking about, and then I start thinking about my emotions, and then I lose track, and then I'm like, trying to like get back into what I was talking about.
That's never happened.
That's never happened?
No.
I've been like,
it happens to me so often.
like back in like college when I did presentations, I was very I wasn't crying, but I would get that nervous, like jittery.
It used to be just the nerves for me, but lately, like, it's like my eyes are watering and then my voice is shaking, and I know everyone can tell that I'm about to cry, and they're like, why? Even like at work, one of my managers was like, hey, by the way, I just want to say, like, you really, like, came into your position really well. Like, you're doing a great job. Like, you know, you're great on your own. You don't need a lot, whatever, right? It's just complimenting me, and I'm just like, I'm getting so fucking emotional. I'm like, thank you. I tried. And I'm just like, bro, like, it's so hard for me to, like, take a compliment or just, like, it's just my social skills get, like, really weird sometimes, and I just fucking panic.
Yeah, you're asking, this guy's different. He's the opposite.
Yeah,
of you.
Social breed.
Social butterfly.
I want to know what his MBTI is. Do you know what your MBTI is?
No, what is that?
So it's like
a Myers-Briggs test.
ENFJ. No, ENF.
Oh, so you're an
TP.
extrovert.
Yeah, super.
Yeah.
Super. I'm like,
oh yeah. If
way
there's
up there.
a level above extrovert,
for sure he is. Yeah, that's true.
It's on a. I'm on the spectrum, you know. I was like the thing. Everything's on a spectrum, not like autistic. Right? I might be autistic. I don't know. Everyone's on a spectrum somehow, right? But yeah, super extrovert. There are times where like something's just happening and I'm like watching it and I do feel like I'm gonna start crying, but I just don't. I don't know.
Do you feel like you're like telling yourself to shut that off, like to shut that emotion off, or you're just kind of like it's not that worth it to cry about?
For me, it's like, oh, this is an inappropriate time to do that. Because it's
even though
like,
you're by yourself,
no, because I'm never by myself when that happens. It's like
okay.
I'm in a crowd and I'm like they're just talking about random shit.
Yeah.
And it's like super different from like, let's say you walk into a room and you see someone that like you walk into like a hospital room and you see someone like on the bed. Like that's a different type of like crying, you know. Not like when you see your friend walking down the aisle, you see them in their dress, you're like, wow, you're so happy, and you start like know, about to tear up. Like that's, I feel like those are appropriate times to be like, you know, if you're gonna cry, fucking let it.
Dude, that I've been thinking about it, right? Because I film weddings and all these guys.
Dude, the vows.
Like, the guys, no, like when brides walking down the aisle and they're crying, and I'm just like, why are they crying? Like, I'm just wondering, like, on my wedding day,
if my husband don't fucking cry when I come down that aisle,
that shit's emotional. I was watching my friend get married, and when she showed up, I was like,
you have to like, they are looking like, dude, wedding day, like they look like a completely different person in the dress, their makeup and hair is done, like it looks like they say it's like you're falling in love again for the first time.
What I don't want to, like, so everyone knows me as a wedding videographer, right? And if it's my turn to get married, and then if I do suddenly like cry, I don't want people thinking like, oh, he's just doing this for a video because this is his profession.
No, I don't think you can even bring that emotion out of you if you tried.
Because I know for a fact my brother will. I know
he cry?
No. Oh, he'll think that I'm fake crying.
No way, dude.
Oh, because he's never seen you cry.
He's never seen me cry. I mean, I'm not a crier, right? I've never been in that position. Where
And it could be for some people that maybe like it just like yes, they can appreciate that they look beautiful, but maybe like they just aren't that emotional. So it could be that you don't cry, but I would be fucking hurt if.
Dude, I'm telling you, man. And the thing is, like, I'm an ugly crier. Like,
Are you?
Dude, anyone who, like, looks fucking good while they're crying is a fucking robot.
That's true.
Actually, this is something I was talking about with somebody I met on Bumble, how, like, it's this big conspiracy that people, pretty criers, they're fucking government spies, I swear. They're just like
I have
cameras,
never
bro. Like,
seen a pretty crier.
Exactly.
Ever.
Yeah, you see them in movies because they're actors. But
Yeah.
if you see one in real life, that's Joe Biden right there.
Dude, speaking of fucking crying, what kind of drunk are you?
I'm like me times 5. I run around until I fall asleep, and I will fall asleep
Anywhere.
like no, yeah, like,
Anywhere.
There's I went out one night in LA, and man, my friend got me super trashed, and like once I was done being like energetic, I just fell asleep. I wake up and like we're in the Uber. I throw up out the window. We get kicked out, and then I'm like we're waiting for another Uber, and in the meantime while we're waiting, I just like curl up to a wall and just. And
You can't tell when you're drunk though, so that's like the weirder part. It's like
He just sounds like
he's fine. He was fine.
I feel like when he drinks with us, I feel like, except for Anjanette, but we have a lower tolerance of, is it lower or higher? Higher, like we get drunk faster, and then he would have to like get more and keep up because he has a higher tolerance of alcohol. And then we're at the point where we're wasted and he's still going, so it makes him like he's not peaking.
dude, the worst part about that is like, don't get me wrong, I want to be here for you guys, but because I try to keep up, you know, like so that I can stay on a certain level for everybody. By the time you guys are wasted, I'm still trying to go, right?
That's what I'm saying.
And then by the time you guys are ready to go, I'm just fucking.
He's
trashed.
just getting started.
Yeah.
I'm just
getting
fucking trashed.
Exactly.
And then I like in this happens all the time where like after an event, like my friends want to go like drink or you know get something to eat, and I'm just like asleep in the car. like fucking Tim's birthday, me and Anjanette, right? Like, we just kept on fucking going, and all of a sudden, where did everybody go? BCD. Okay.
Yeah, man.
Good
Like,
lord.
just like that.
What
kind of drunk are you?
Oh yeah, sorry.
It depends on the alcohol.
Yeah.
I've had very different types of drunks, but I'm very upbeat, hyper.
I don't think I've seen you drunk that often.
What do you mean? Well, we don't
not
really
recent,
drink.
not recently either. Like honestly,
Like
we don't
wasted
Yeah, like me drunk.
when you're crying.
I
Yes.
think since your birthday. Dude.
My birthday, yeah, I blacked out.
Oh yeah, remember that?
Yeah.
Didn't even make it to
But
the club.
I mean, like that I can't really say. We can't really say what
What
type
kind
of
of
drunk
drunk
I
you
am.
are?
But if I'm very okay. I'm very sloppy. I'm that.
love it.
I'm that. Hi. You know, like if I'm say I'm going up to a girl asking her number, I'm that sloppy guy. I'm like, hey, hi.
Put your number in here, bitch.
You're beautiful. You slur your words. Yeah, goodbye. When I'm fucked up, then yeah, that's me. But when I'm at a good drunk, you know, I like to dance. I'm always like
Just dancing. We're all fucking dancing, bro.
exactly.
I love dancing.
I love that drunk. I don't like to go above and beyond. I remember in Vegas for Israel's birthday, his 21st. That was me taking like downing shots. I spent $500 on liquor in Omnia. And then I don't remember, like, because I think I was just, like, buying people drinks.
Oh, buying people drinks in Vegas? God damn.
Wish I had money like that.
And,
I
you know,
about that.
the drinks are fucking $25.
I
fucking
fucking
drink.
know.
Yeah,
And then
That
was really bad.
that's rough.
And I remember that, too. That was, like, the worst type of drunk I've ever felt.
I did that, but in Redlands, so it was cheaper. But I still spent
Yeah.
like fucking $200.
Yeah, well.
What about you?
Yeah, are you a crier?
I'm a cry. Well, so it really depends for me too. But most of the time, 9 times out of 10, if I'm wasted, I'm crying. And it's not like because I'm sad. I'm just crying because I'm fucking happy. Like, I'm one of those, like, I love you. I just love, like, I'm just so happy. And I just start crying. Either that or I'm really fucking angry.
Ooh.
Like, really,
spicy.
like, and I don't, like, I am not a fighter by any means. I am not confrontational. I don't want no probs. Everybody leave me alone. But if I'm drunk enough, like, I act like I've been in, like, a couple fights and I will fuck somebody up, but never,
That
ever.
was me in
I get you.
Never,
another
ever.
time in Vegas when the only time that I got angry drunk.
Oh.
Strip club.
Strip club.
You guys know that story.
Yeah.
The fuck? I've never heard the story.
All right.
This
Please
shit's
share.
funny.
I can't say it for.
Just bleep the name out.
Okay, so me, we were at a strip club, and I'll just say, and it's two, okay. So we were at a.
You just said his name without covering your mouth.
I'll
Just
blur
say
it
1
out.
and 2. You just
Okay,
said.
sorry,
Yeah.
So friend one, friend
So
Friend one
me,
and friend-
1 and 2.
Okay.
We're at Vegas, and it was a spontaneous trip, and we started we got drunk. We went to clubs, pre-gamed hard, and then somehow we found a limo. That limo took us to the strip club.
two. There we go.
And I was fucked up, bro. I don't know what happened, but I have a video of me going up to the security guard. Oh, no. I did go up to the security guard, but the video was me talking to one. And, in that video, I was like,
Well-
dude, I've never been hostile. Like, I've never been this hostile in my life. But if, I'm going to punch a dude right now if I have to, or some shit like that. And this dude, like, the security guard is, like, big, like 6'4".
Love it.
And I'm here 5'4". And fucking
And where was 2?
2 was in another room.
This is why he was getting hostile.
I don't know why.
But I think
the
you
thing
were
is-
you were just ready to dip out and one.
No,
and 2
I
were
wasn't.
not?
I wasn't. I was like, I was so happy to be there. You know what? I think the reason why I was pissed is because when like Vegas strip clubs, it's very different. Where at least in that strip club, the strippers were already waiting in the by the entrance, waiting for you. So they took all of us, right? 3. So there was 3 of us, and then 3 strippers came out. Thank God I got the hottest one there, right? I was like, fuck, this girl's.
Which strip club?
I don't know. I don't remember. But it was very like gold and.
Oh, I feel like I might have been there too.
I feel like I've been there
Do
too.
they have the really big stripper pole from
Yeah,
the second,
it's
it's
very
almost
high
second story, and then
ceiling,
yes.
But
I don't remember what it was called.
but those strippers they get you to get a dance or to get
Yeah.
like a private room or whatever. And I was just not. That was not it. I was fucking broke. You know, I was broke that I didn't have money. I was like, damn, $150 for a dance?
Fuck no.
Hell
Fuck
yeah,
no.
For
dude.
5 minutes?
Yeah, something like that.
Disgusting.
Dude, hey, speaking of Vegas strip clubs, what are your thoughts on going to the strip club with your significant other?
I mean, I've never had that.
Have you ever been with this?
I mean,
Let
no.
me tell you.
I remember you telling me.
Oh my gosh. I was so fucking annoyed. First of all, I was out there with my ex-boyfriend for Frozen Fury for hockey. It's preseason hockey. And his friend was out there, and we're getting drunk, we're having a good time, and then the strip club gets thrown out. So it's his buddy, my ex-boyfriend, and me. So I'm like, fuck it, yeah, let's go to the strip club. We go to the strip club, and fucking entrance fee was $50. I said, $50 for 3 of us? And they're like, no, $50 each. I was shook.
Fuck no.
Anyways, this was one of the dopest strip clubs I've ever been to, though. So I was like, $50? Fuck yeah. We get a little table, and, there's strippers walking around, like, asking you if you want to dance. I'm asking my ex-boyfriend, I'm like, do you want to dance? Like, I'll buy you a dance, He's like, no, I'm good. So and they're just fucking sitting there. I'm like, bro, what are you guys doing? So then a stripper walks up to me, right? And she whispers in my ear, and she's like, hey, like, do you want to dance? I'll only charge you $15. I was like, okay, yeah, I'll take a dance, right? So she's dancing on me, and I'm just like, I'm enjoying it. And I look over at the table, and my ex is fucking like glaring at me. Like, he is fucking pissed, right? And I don't understand why he's mad. And he's just like, you're a fucking dumb bitch. And I'm just like, what the fuck is his problem, right? So eventually she finishes up her dance. She leaves. And then he pulls me aside and he's like, are you fucking stupid? You're out here getting played by a fucking stripper? And I was like, what are you talking about? And he's like, she's over here taking you for all your money and you're just letting her like a fucking dumbass. And I was like, first of all, you're at a strip club in Vegas with your girlfriend. Chill the fuck out. Yeah. Okay? Second of all, it's my money I'm spending on her. So if I'm spending hundreds on her, that's none of your fucking business. Either way, we left the strip club. He was pissed at me because I gave all my money to a stripper when I only gave her $15. And I basically left him that night. Well, not left him, but I left from him. And I was just so fucking pissed. I could not believe. I was getting in an argument because I got a lap dance from a stripper.
Yeah, that's fucking wild. That's your job.
Right.
And there's no feelings between you.
And I'm like, who goes to a strip club and doesn't get a dance or at least throw a couple ones, you know?
Yeah, that's part of the experience, bro.
Well, I was already fucked up.
But
that doesn't make sense because you're fucked up.
Yeah, but like I could not believe. I'm just like any other guy would be like happy, thrilled, maybe.
Yeah.
Would it be weird if you went with your significant other to a strip club?
I mean, like if you had that relationship, then.
No, if you guys are comfortable.
I just that's how I thought of it. I'm like, it's their job. Like they're not really trying to like fuck you or like be with you. This is their work, you know. And you are coming into the strip club as a consumer or whatever to enjoy yourself and have a good time. And this motherfucker had to go right on my fucking parade.
God, I mean, like you spent $50 just to
get in. Yeah, you did. Like you're already in, bro. Right. Like, you got a whole ass table.
What were we gonna do? We're just gonna look. And I was like touching her butt. I was like holding her, and he was, I don't know.
I did one time go to a strip club with some of my friends, and they weren't getting dances. I mean, I got like one, which is like a whole nother story on its own. But like we went to, so I got this one dance, and like after my dance, me and my buddy, it was just me and then two of my friends, and we're just talking, and we actually got one of our friends, like. I guess I'll do 1 and 2. So one got really like fucked up. He's barely drank, but he's also super lightweight. So he took like 3 shots of Hennessy we had in the car. Because you're not, like when it's a full nude strip club here in California, they don't serve drinks. So we were pre-gaming in the parking lot. This guy got fucked up, and because of that, like we're just telling him like, yeah, just don't spend too much money on strippers, whatever. We'll buy you your first dance, whatever. But I got one dance, and eventually my really drunk friend got a dance, and then after that, like. We were just sitting in this strip club, like talking, like we're just, because I haven't seen them in a while, we're just catching up. And this entire time, like, oh yeah, this was also like after one of my drill days, so like we were in the military, whatever, and like we were talking about military stuff when we were like, kind of like catching up, and the entire time the fucking DJ is just like roasting the shit out of us, like, because he's just like, who are these guys in the middle just not talking to any strippers? Like, what the fuck? Like, two of us got dances, like, you know, like, whatever. He was all night until it was about to close, and one of the strippers like overheard what we were talking about and like went up to the DJ and was like, oh yeah, these guys are like military guys, like they're in the army, and then the DJ did like a fucking 180, was like, hey, support the troops. Oh
my God.
What is going on right now, bro? Like,
what an idiot.
For like an hour and a half straight, he was straight up just roasting us like every 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And I was like, God damn, the switch up was wild on that one.
What an idiot.
But
damn, an hour and a half in the strip club?
Well,
is that a decent...
We're just chilling. I mean, we were also drunk. Like, I couldn't drive.
I've actually went to the strip club with both of my ex-boyfriends.
How was that? How was the second or the first time?
My first ex-boyfriend, he was very... I think he felt like kind of weird because I was there, you know, like because I told him, I was like, if you want to dance, like go get a dance, you know.
Yeah.
And he was just like, no, I'm okay, and I was like, okay, and I didn't get a dance either because it was like, I was still kind of new to the strip club scene, you know. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I think he just felt a little bit more like weird that I was there. But I was like, I don't care, like I'm here. I think it would be different if like they went without telling me.
Yeah, I feel like, again, if you've discussed that you guys are going to go and you guys are actually comfortable going as a couple, as Aldo said earlier, like...
Yeah.
There shouldn't be a problem. But if you don't have expectations of what a strip club is, maybe you shouldn't.
Yeah.
I get it. When we went, it was like my third time going to a strip club, so I was a little bit more seasoned than my friends who've never been to a strip club.
Yeah.
So you're comfortable with you two going into the thing. Say, like, oh, the boys want to go out. They want to go to the strip club.
I don't care. Go ahead.
Oh, okay.
I don't really care. Like, and that's funny because like I'm insecure and like I get kind of jealous, but I'm like,
It's a job.
yeah, I'm like they're doing a job. Like, what? You're
You're gonna
come out of there and marry her or what? Like, and if that's the case, by all means, you guys were meant to be. But I don't know. I feel like I can't say with my previous ex, but I feel like if I were to date somebody new, I would have a certain level of trust with them to trust them to go. So unless they somehow broke my trust, then I would have a problem with it. But no, man, like go have fun with your boys. Like go do what you do, but just tell me, you know. That's all I
fair.
care about.
That's fair. Yeah.
It's getting hot up in here, huh?
Yeah, it is.
Dude, were you guys ever like deprived of shit?
Sleep deprived.
Like no, like I'm saying like, cause like me growing up Asian or like in a Korean household, living with my grandparents especially, like they never used the AC. It was like always fans.
Oh yeah.
In the car there was no AC. You know, and so now I abuse the AC like nobody's business. Like I keep that shit on all the time because I didn't have the luxury to do that before.
I mean, still now, like when there's this, like once my parents go to sleep, the AC turns off, because the AC runs the whole house. Can't really turn one on in a room or whatever. Mm-hmm. So when I'm like, fuck, it's 9:00, my parents are asleep. I'm gaming, my PC's fucking blowing hot ass air.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, fuck, man.
Wait, is there thermostat in their room?
No, it's outside. But you can still feel it in their room.
I'm confused.
They just don't want it running at night? Is that the thing?
No, like they don't like sleeping in the cold.
Oh.
Oh, so they turn the AC off.
Yeah, they turn the AC off.
That's fair.
But my room is fucking...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, like my room and then the hallway, it's night and day. Like,
yeah,
I wonder.
I
I cracked the door open and everything, or no, the window open and everything, and it sucks.
I'm glad you guys went into like AC because I was gonna be like a father. Anyways, like deprived.
Oh.
Anyways, no, I get you, dude. Like my room is so fucking hot, and even when the AC's on in my house, I don't know what it is, but my room barely gets that shit. Like if they're fully blasting the AC outside, like,
you don't feel any of it.
I don't feel shit, and summer is the worst, man. I'll just wake up. I'll just be sweaty in my room. Like I have to leave the door open just to let the cool air from inside my house because I can't leave my window open, right?
Yeah.
Even at night when it like midsummer, middle of the night, it's still like 90 fucking degrees. I can't leave the window open. That shit
sleeping
sucks,
hot is the
dude.
worst.
No.
Dude, I have an AC unit in my room, and like lately it's been getting hotter. But that shit rattles like so fucking loud, and I tried to like stick something like underneath it, but it's just so fucking loud. I can't do it.
Yeah, I mean for me like the worst part, speaking about sticking, is when I wake up in the middle of the night, my balls are stuck to my leg. There's only so much you can do until you're fucking naked sleeping, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
It's the worst,
I feel like
bro.
having balls is a huge task.
It is.
But nothing as huge as having a uterus.
No. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Sometimes you get nicked with that shit, you know.
Yeah.
That'll put you out, you know, but like it's once a month. That's pretty rough.
Yeah, it is. It is rough.
You cut like
I'm
so
sorry,
much of my
I'm
shit off.
Sorry.
I was gonna talk some more about.
No, I really do still want to hear like what your movie or like what you've learned from movies.
Yeah, can we like circle back to that? Is that a
Yeah,
thing?
let's
Okay. Since Ashley cut me off in the fucking beginning, we're gonna go back to our
first date scenario.
So where did we leave off? So
you open the door.
Oh yeah.
I opened the door.
Yeah, we didn't even get to the date.
I opened the door. Fuck, I'm really bad because like I know like small talk is really bad, and then I feel like I'm that type of person that would do like a lot
Small
of small
talk isn't bad when you're on a date though, because you're trying to
Small
get to
talk,
know them.
Yeah, but it's that awkward pauses in between that'll get me. Dude, that
No,
have
I
you guys
know-
have
I
you,
know- I
you
know
know
what
what
you
I'm talking
mean.
about?
No, I
the
get what you
silence,
mean.
the awkward silence between conversations.
Yeah, and you feel like you want to constantly
yeah, and I'm
fill
just
the silence.
I'm over here like, what the fuck should
And
I say? What
and
the fuck
that's
should I say?
why, man. That's why restaurants and arcades are good, because you could fill the awkward silence with, "Oh, I'm shooting at something," or like, "Oh, I'm doing this," or "I'm eating."
Restaurants, not so much. I feel like restaurants, like what I would do a lot if I was nervous is, like, I would constantly drink my drink, and like before I know it, that
Yeah.
shit's all gone.
I do that too.
Cause like what do I do with my hands? Like, what do I
Yeah.
do? Like, I don't want to look at you, and like, it's just
Well,
So
anyways,
so that yeah.
depending on the research and then my research on that girl, take her out to whatever restaurant she likes. Go to the restaurant, pull out her chair for her. No.
I don't do that.
I see right
Not
through
not
that
chair.
bullshit.
I do the door.
Okay, so no. So the chair thing.
All
No.
right, no, let's just we'll circle back.
Yeah,
to
yeah.
that.
I was watching a TikTok
Look,
where
we'll
like, oh,
crit-
you should do this.
We'll critique. I
We'll
don't
critique-
know.
We'll critique at the end.
Yeah,
How
we'll
about that?
critique
No
at
more
the
jumping
end.
in.
But
No more cutting out.
I feel like I need to take notes because my memory just fucking begets me.
Well, we're talking, getting to know each other during dinner, and I don't know. What should I say?
I thought
What
you
should
already
I-
had a thing. Like, I thought you already had a.
Yeah, didn't you research her? What?
Well, I don't know who this person is. No, throughout. Well,
Same
it depends.
girl you met at the bar.
Okay, well, I don't.
Well, okay, so that's the thing about small talk, right? Small talk is cool, I think, because wouldn't it be fucking weird if you just met some fucking stranger and they went straight into asking you about your life and like how you feel about deep topics? Small talk can segue you into that in a more natural way. I think too much small talk is a problem, right? If you're in a car, like, there's nothing wrong. Like, you could be blasting the music, but then that's kind of rude, right? So you just have the music on like lightly, and then you ask them about their day. Like, that's a regular thing to ask someone you don't know. Like, hey, what do you do for work? Even if you know what they do for work. And then if you could tell that they're passionate about their work, let's say they're like a
Veterinary.
vet or a fucking nurse, like, you'd be like,
Well,
oh, yeah, that's when
I
you
feel
segue
like-
into that, and that's like a little bit deeper.
I feel like doing this podcast helps, right?
The podcast
like
helps, yeah.
segueing into a different conversation, different whatever.
Does it
Yeah.
though?
Butt
We
cracks.
kind
I don't know. We gotta. Work
I feel
on,
like it helps
We gotta
me.
work on our segue.
Okay, so
not segueing, but like just continuing the conversation.
Yeah.
That's fair.
But it's hard too when like they are just answering your questions and not trying to like.
converse back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I get that a lot with guys. Like when I'm talking to them, like when I'm texting with them, it's very like, it's just very fucking boring. That's why I don't like online dating, because it's just, it gets so boring after a while. I'm like, okay, like you said, hey, what's up, or what are you doing to me every fucking day? Like,
Oh, that's weird.
do you
Yeah,
want, like, I just feel like most guys, they don't really take the time to get to know you because they just want to fuck you.
That's fair. That's fair.
So like it's like I'm like, am I doing all this work to make small talk with you and get to know you for you to
Yeah.
just fuck me and ghost me, or do you really want to get to know me?
That's fair.
So
So at this restaurant, right? Let's say you guys are talking, and and you finally get comfortable because you maybe had like a drink, and you guys are chit chatting. Food comes, you guys eat, whatever. Like, what's your next move? Like, what do you want to do?
After the dinner,
Yeah, like what's the move? Like, let's
what's on
say,
the agenda?
I mean,
what's the vibe? Like, do you think you did well?
if I did well, maybe take her out to a.
Get ice
We
cream.
met at a bar. Might go out to a bar,
Mm.
go drink, dance, do a little bit of dancing
A
until
little
the night
dancey
ends.
dance.
And
Ooh, dancing, that would not be good for me.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
maybe not like that.
Just, I wouldn't even go to a bar. I think.
Yeah.
I think after dinner, the move for me is always like, if I
walk.
feel this person, yeah, like a walk,
Ah.
or like, hey, let's go get some
Dessert.
Fucking ice cream.
Yeah.
Yeah, get some ice cream, a little digestif. I don't know, something like that. Or you can go to a bar.
Let me put this in my notes.
Yeah, put it in your notes.
Put 'em
Yeah,
in
man,
notes.
whatever you need, man. Yeah. Okay, so like, there's this one girl like I'm kind of into, and she's cool, but like the thing is, she's so go with the flow, and then I'm pretty go with the flow as well. That like when we converse, like it's almost like we're just asking each other random questions, and then I'll go into like really big detail of what I do because I feel like that should add more conversation to what we're doing or what we're talking about, and then it just doesn't. And then I'm just like,
What do you
why
mean
did
it just doesn't?
So
like it's something you're
for-
passionate about?
Not even
Or-
passionate about, just like I'm just being fucking weird about the answer, right? So she'll ask me like, oh, if there was a zombie attack, what would be like your choice of weapon, whatever. That's a silly question to ask. I go into detail. Most people just be like, oh yeah, I do a katana and a crossbow or something.
And leave it there like that.
Yeah, leave it there. But
But you go into detail as to why.
You know what? I wouldn't. I think a katana is cool, but machetes have a little bit more weight, and I feel like if I'm swinging a machete, it'll help with the momentum of the weight. Will help me chop heads off without like losing fucking.
She's over here like
without losing momentum and shit like that.
I would love that answer.
No, and then I'll be like, and you know what? Like, I know people would go with a crossbow, but I would just go with a short bow because I don't fucking know how to shoot a crossbow, and I don't know, and I'll do all that shit, and then I'll be like, oh, and obviously no guns because those guys in Walking Dead, they're probably deaf as shit, getting into gunfights in a fucking closed down prison, like that shit hurts your ears,
And
then
run out
I
of
feel like
ammo.
that's a whole segue to, oh yeah, like just literally anything else,
Yeah.
and then she'll just be like, oh yeah, that's cool.
Oh, so she'll ask you that question, and then
Yeah.
there's nothing after your response.
And then sometimes I'll like, and that's mostly me going into like a weird segue into things or like a big tangent into things. And then when I ask her a question she's passionate about, I just don't know anything about that topic.
Right.
And that's a problem.
Yeah.
You know what it is?
But you can try to learn more
You could.
about
You
it.
could keep on asking about it.
Right.
So that's the thing. Although I feel like what you need to do is know a lot of random shit. Just like
Random
on the podcast.
facts.
Yeah, like when
I don't know random facts.
So
I
start
know,
learning them.
like the free bleeding and the waffle stomping. Like
I learned
Yeah,
so much
Come on.
already.
Yeah, dude, I'm gonna use it.
Yeah, how are you going to bring that up?
Hey, how much for your free bleed jeans? Good Lord.
Honestly, though, I really like when a guy is like really passionate about something and he like wants to like explain that.
I like
Even
that
if
too.
I don't get it, like even if I don't understand it at all, I love seeing the passion that they have for it, and like seeing them do what they love is very like fulfilling to me.
Yeah.
Even
See,
though I don't love it, like
I don't know, cause like, you talk about random facts, right? And then what if I go on, I don't know random facts, and I just start chatting about I don't know video work,
Dude,
and
people love that shit.
if your girl that happens to be into it too,
you're right. I would.
or if she doesn't know but she's interested, then like fuck, it's hot when somebody like knows
yeah.
or is passionate about things you know nothing about, and they are willing to like let you into their world and like share a piece of that with you.
I think it's how you go about it, right? Like, let's say the date really wasn't going that well, and then that top, like, she asked, like, I don't know, like, just to make conversation, like, oh, so what do you do? What do you do for work? And you go off, and you like your face lights up a little bit, and you start like talking kind of fast about like video editing and stuff, like that simple. Like when I see the spark
Yes.
of joy,
Yes.
that's what it is, a spark of passion. And I'm
Yeah.
just like, oh, this person's really into this. And you know what? That's where she's either like, oh, this person's cute enough, where like I'll let them explain their passion to me, or
You're
okay,
like-
that was like a lot of stuff, and I'm not really into it. And that's just when you take your L. I think,
Right.
you know what I mean?
You know,
You just gotta take your L.
You know what's funny is like I say I love a man who has passion, and I think it's so hot. But it's funny because like when I was like into my really bad relationship, like he's loved DJing, he loved mixing and like making music, right? And to me, like at a certain point of a relationship, like he would like talk to me about it and be like, oh, like listen to this, I just made this, and like I would just be like so annoyed because like I've already emotionally checked out, you know?
Yeah.
So for me it was just like like I don't care.
So
you
the-
know? And like
Yeah.
that was a real shitty feeling because in the beginning that was something that I found attractive about him, you know? I was like, it's really, he puts his heart into it, he loves it, and I can see the joy he gets out of doing it. But then you know, after a while, you're just like,
It's part of like the nuances. Like that's cool for a first date, but then realistically, can you be in a relationship with someone who is still very passionate about it? Because like that's literally what they do. Like, can you really like deal with that? It's like that one game. It's like, oh, he's a 10, but he's still like, or he's a 10.
He lives with his parents.
But he lives with his parents, some shit like that, right?
So
like,
now he's a fucking 2.
Yeah, so now he's like a 4 or whatever.
You ever see that on TikTok?
no.
But there's like nuances to it. So it's like if he's a 10 and he doesn't brush his teeth, what is he now? What is he for you?
He's like a solid 6.
He's a solid 6. But let's say he started off as a 6.
2.
Let's say he started off as a 6 and then
He doesn't brush his teeth.
yeah.
Oh,
No.
Wait,
So it's now he's a 2, but your family loves him.
He's a 2 in what sense? Looks.
Looks,
or,
no,
Just, it's all
so
Oh,
the
all
first
looks.
rating is looks.
yeah.
Ooh.
He's a
You know
2,
what?
but you're
Well, like I said before, it's very because like initially you're attracted to somebody first, right? But there are cases where like you become friends with somebody that you're not attracted to at all, but you get to know who they are and they become attractive to you in that sense because you get to know who they are. So
happened.
I would have to. What?
What? Wait, what'd you say? Say that again.
Are you throwing shots at me? I'm confused.
No.
Okay. Okay. I just lost my train of thought. I felt super attacked right now.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't
You're gonna
towards
start
you.
crying, stop.
It wasn't towards
I'm
you.
gonna start crying.
It
Okay.
was towards me.
But yeah, so I mean that's it's a possibility, but I mean I would not give a fuck what my parents thought about them, honestly. Like yes, I would like my parents to like my significant other, but if they were a 2 and I wasn't attracted to them and they were like, "Oh, I love him. He's so great, blah blah blah." Unless I fell in love with his personality enough for him to become a 10 in my eyes.
Oh my god, you're going way too
No,
deep
no, no,
into
we're-
this.
okay, all right.
You're going way too
He's-
deep into this.
He's a 5, but he has a great relationship with he has a very healthy relationship with his parents.
He's a what
Does
is
that
he now?
increase it?
What is
Does
this
that-
question? I'm so question. What is this question now?
No, we're just saying like okay, all right.
Sound like I'm lost.
The premise is right. You judge them by their look, but then you throw in like a hardball, and it's just like okay, does that make them more attractive or less attractive? Right. So
He's a 10.
Well, then what I'm saying would be yes, they are more attractive in that sense. If he was a 5,
but he has
he has a great relationship with his family, that would be
Like
that-
a 7.
would that make him like a 7? So that's the whole
he'd be like a 6.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Great
That's cool.
job,
Yeah,
goes
yeah,
up to
there we
7.
go.
Say it for you.
Treats me
He's-
right, goes up to an 8.
He's a 5, but he loves hockey. He's a 5, but he's a fucking NHL player.
Oh yes.
Yeah, right.
So now he's a 10.
Yeah, now
He's a fucking 10.
fucking past 10.
There you go. See,
Yeah.
just like that.
Yeah, I could be a trophy wife. Fuck yeah. Glok,
Go on.
glok.
Guk guk. All right, guys. Well, we're gonna end the episode right here. This has been episode 12. Thank you, Nico, for coming by again, and we'll see you guys next week. So, bye.
course.
Peace.
Bye.